welcome to my channel and welcome back to my subscribers. As always, thank you for your support here on YouTube, the Ko-fi site, the Etsy store, and on Facebook. So today's project is inspired by a project I saw done by Wendy's Journal Adventure, and I take it in a different direction. I give you a deep pocket and I also give you an accordion pocket, but I will link to the inspiration video. Okay, so I have one that's a specimen theme base, and I'll show you the back. I have a nice deep pocket, and then I have a specimen film, and then on the inside, a place to do your journaling. But then I also, I created this accordion pocket. So in the accordion pocket, to keep the theme of the specimen slide, I created another place to do some journaling and some more journaling cards. So let me show you the other one and then we'll get started on the tutorial. I create it differently from how Wendy's Journal Adventure, how she did it. So here's this one. Again, I have another deep pocket in the back. I was able to put an envelope in it with some journaling cards. And we'll take a look at the inside of this one. Similar, it has a place for you to do some journaling. It's a journaling pad. Both of them are journaling pads. And then I have here the accordion pocket where I put in some journaling cards. And then the other pocket, again, I put in some more journaling cards. So let me set this aside and then we will get right into the tutorial. This is another quick tutorial. So I have already pre-prepped a few things. So you will start out with your favorite printout of cardstock, double-sided cardstock, and you'll also need a plain, this is what you would put in your copy machine, plain copy paper. So you can stamp on it, you can print out your favorite design on it, and I'll come back to this in a second. So the size of the paper that we are working with, this is 10.5 by 8 inches. And first you are going to split it right down the middle. So this is now 10.5 by 4, and you have 2 of these. Then you'll take the first one and you will fold it in half. Okay, set that aside, and then the second one you are going to cut off 1.5 inches. Okay, and then you will fold the larger piece. Hold on to this piece because you will use it later on. All right, so the second thing that you will need, that's your copy paper. This is a perfect square, and it is 8.5 by 8.5. I scored at 2 3/8 of an inch. I scored all the way down, and then I did a second score at 6 1/4 of an inch, and I scored all the way down. And then you're going to fold and fold, and you will do your burnishing. I've already done some distressing to the paper, and then take a pencil and this part that you folded over, it overlaps, and use the edge of the paper kind of as just a little bit of a guide, because this is where you're going to put your glue, and you don't want to put your glue past your line. Okay, so I am going to get some glue. I'm going to use a snail glue for this. And then I'm going to take another sheet of paper and I'm just going to insert it right here so I don't get glue on anything else. And I'm going to take my snail glue and I'm just going to run it along the, let me turn it this way, it'll be easier for me. And I'm just going to stay along that pencil edge, try not to go over it. And then I will fold this back over. And if you like, you can certainly erase your lines if you like. Okay. I'm going to make sure that everything is all clear on the inside, and it is. Okay. So then what you need to do now is just fold this in half. And then you'll take a sheet of paper, and I'm just going to tear a little bit off here. I'm going to take a sheet of paper, and I don't want to get glue on my scoreboard, so I'm going to move my scoreboard out of the way. And I'm going to take a sheet of paper, and I'm just going to insert that in the middle, because what I'm going to do right now is, well, before I do that, I want to cut out a notch. So I'm going to use a 1-inch hole punch. I'm going to try to get in the center as best as I can. Okay, and so I lost some of my distressing, and I'm putting it back on. Then I'm going to take my sheet of paper here, and I don't want to get glue all over the place. So I am going to take my snail glue. I'm going to try to stay in the middle as best as I can. And I'm going to push from the bottom and try to make sure everything is resting evenly, and then I will press down. Okay, so I have my accordion pocket done now. Okay, all right. So now I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to set all of this stuff aside for now. I'm going to bring back my scoreboard, and I have my large piece. This is going to be my front. And then this is going to be, I'll make this my base. And I am, if you see what I just did, I'm putting one card over the other, and I'm putting the smaller card here. And I want this to be about 6 1/4 inches in total. So that is about right. And then I just need a paper clip. To hold this together. And I'm going to use another. Okay, so I'm going to get out my glue. I can move this out of the way again. Take one more paper clip. Okay, so I'm going to glue this together, and I'm going to start along here on the bottom card. Going to press that together. Then then I'm going to remove my paper clip, and I'll finish gluing on this card here. Okay, so I have that side done. I just need to clean the glue off my hands. And then I'm going to essentially repeat the process on the other side. And I'll just go again to a certain point, because the ending, I'll find the ending on the other card. So I'm going to, and then I'll use the other card that tells me where to stop right here. Okay, so now, goes this way. Okay, so now we have created our deep pocket, and I didn't do a notch out. You can do a notch out if you like. We have our deep pocket here, and I want to show you the inside. See where our deep pocket goes? So now when you put your accordion in, you want to make sure that you are not putting glue over here, or else you're cutting off your pocket. Okay, so we want to get our accordion in. We want to get it in the center as best as we can. So that's about the center. I want to make sure I push that down as far as it can go. Okay. And on this side, not a problem putting my glue down all the way, right? So I need a little sheet of paper again. Let me just find a sheet of paper. And I'm going to stick it in the pocket. And I'm going to run my glue down. I'm not going to fuss too much because it's just a demonstration. So I'm going to start at the bottom. There. Okay. And then I have the other side. So I'm going to take my ruler, and I see that from the bottom of here to the base of here, it's about an inch or so. So I am going to measure from the base of this card now, just a little over an inch. I'm going to mark it. So that's going to be the barrier that I'm not going to cross when I put my glue down. So I'm going to put this back in here. And get my snail glue. And I'm not going past that pencil mark. Okay. And I'm going to pull this up like this. Okay. Can remove this now. And now I have my little accordion pocket. And if you like, you can do a little notch out. If you like. But just don't put the, don't go too far down because you'll be messing up the other paper. Okay, so a little notch out, and then you put your distress back on. Okay, so it's a little off center. I don't care because I'm just demonstrating. And then there is the notepad. Okay, so the notepad, this notepad is this way, it's 3 7/8, and this way it's 5 inches. So I glued a couple of sheets of regular copy paper together, and then remember that little cutout that I told you not to throw away? So you would cut a little bit of this off, and that's what you would use at the top here for your notepad. Okay, so let's go back to one of our originals, and that little extra piece you'd put across here, and that is essentially the project. So really quick, really simple, an accordion, and then you have a nice deep pocket in the back. Okay, okay everyone, if you like this video, please share, please hit the like button, and please subscribe. Take care everyone. Bye-bye.